base open. And then pitch to the right-hand hitting catcher open. Suroff is a left-handed hitter, but they'll let O'Brien hit. Wait a minute. I think he just got thrown out of the game. I think Francona's just been ejected from the game. I don't know what for, but Ken Kaiser's thrown him out.
And the pitch. Breaking ball. They say he went. O'Neill is angry, and I think he just threw O'Neill out of the game. O'Neill is saying you should have pointed down to the third base umpire. Don't tell me it's a swing without even checking. And O'Neill is really barking. He fires his helmet and his hat, and now he is thrown out.
But you know, Buckner allowed him to get angry.
Right.
And he should have left it go there, and he didn't.
Rendon caught looking again. He's been thrown out by Bob Davidson. Now the dugout voicing disgusters are calling it a perfect pitch. You hardly ever see that reaction from Anthony.
He didn't say a word, though. That's all he did was throw his arms in the air. I think that's why the dugout.
135. The pitch is strike three called. AJ flips the bat away. He was on his way to first base. He can't believe it. And he and Corey Blazer have an extended conversation as Greinke earns his 7th strikeout.
Angle and a double, and takes a strike. Dave screaming at the top of his lungs about the pitch being low. 0-1 the count. Holberg, the plate umpire, 0-1 the count. Holberg.
Yeah, he did get ejected.
Yeah, I think it was he thought the wing, and see right here. Yeah, he went. Yeah, he crossed the.
After that last pitch.
Well, I think the check swing, and Escobar may have said. Well, he looked. What happened there with Escobar? He looked over at the third base umpire to see, and then he gets thrown out.
Curve, and it's a strike. Coco did not. 0-2 pitch, and then Coco swings at that one. He throws the bat at the umpire, and he is gone.
And he just threw him out. Yeah. And Bob Melvin.
So he flipped the bat, and it may have hit the umpire. It came very.
Strike three call on Puig. Yasiel very slow to depart after the James Boy call, and he's out of the game. He did say anything.
Well, I think the toss comes about.
Strike three call. That's 2 of those in a row. And Altuve is getting pretty fed up with the home plate umpiring. He's right in Alan Porter.
But it's not just this one at bat or that one pitch. And Alan Porter doesn't know the whole story.
Thrown out of the game by Alan Porter.
Out that it was Bonds. Bonds did the, the thumb and forefinger 2 inches deal, and that was it.
He said, I didn't say a word.
1 out.
Marwin had a couple of words for him. Threw him out. That was a pretty healthy toss, Doug.
Well,
quick pitch team.
Strike 3.
According to our Fox tracks. But he said too much.
Oh, he threw him out. Collins has been ejected. And he'll get a few parting shots in, and Dan Iasonia.
0-2.
There's that low strike Joe Girardi's not going to be happy about. And there he goes.
And Joe might let off some steam here.
2 out of 2 out for Polanco. And he's called out on strikes.
Very borderline strike three.
There you see the location of that pitch, just barely nicking the strike zone. You can see the edge of.
Wow, must have said the magic words.
Beat him there.
The Phillies take the lead.
Jordy Mercer going over to have a discussion. Oh, that's what it was right there. Frazier was going to cover the bag out a little bit.
Clint Hurdle's getting hot. Getting a near full from Clint Hurdle.
And strike three. And Prado's not happy. Throws the bat, throws the helmet, and he is tossed. Prado's thrown out of the game, and he and Dale Scott are going to go nose to nose. Mattingly.
Called strike three. Another big fan for Ryan Blakeney, and he tosses Peterson. Now keep in mind, Dave Roberts has got a big bench, but he's already run through some outfielders with several substitutions.
Or a misplay behind him. He didn't always have the ability to make up for that.
This ball.
He trying for third, and he is out. Escobar is saying that. Wow. You know, Jeff Bannister is going to ask for an explanation.
And there goes Banning.
As Drupal kind of a step out. I don't know if he asked for time and didn't get it. And then they get a base hit.
Did you see what Angel Hernandez did? Cabrera hit it, looked back at Angel, and he went to throw him out of the game, and he just did. He had his arm cocked to throw him out of the game 3 steps out of the.
Here's 1-2. Inside, it hits Andrews on the hip. Oberholzer immediately ejected on a 1-2 pitch. He can't throw aside. And remember, benches were warned.
And you can see exactly where Gratterall's setting up. And that means Mike Scioscia's out of the game, too.
Watch the reaction. Pete Walker says something to Carapazza. And Carapazza said, "What you got to say?" And of
Balls
course,
and strikes, huh?
Yeah.
Pete Walker just got tossed. I believe that Vic Carapazza just threw Pete Walker out of the game. He said something to Carapazza. Obviously.
The home plate umpire is Nick Lenz, and this is what happened during the commercial break. No more, okay? No more, okay? Well, Mike Matheny had plenty more to say.
Feel this one getting ready to happen. Danny Valencia objected to many of the calls by Dan Iasonia, and Dan got tired of hearing it and ran him. So now Scott Service.
Little frustration in between innings. Matt Kemp didn't like strike 2 call by Phil Cuzzi and kept barking from the Braves dugout. And Phil Cuzzi had heard enough and threw him out. So once he was tossed, Matt Kemp wanted to come out and get a couple of parting shots in verbal.
2-1. Came in, that guy. Foul ball. I'm a little confused. Service has mattered because it would be a foul ball. His hand counts as part of the bat.
And that automatically brings Jeff Bannister out.
Steve Buechele making the obvious presentation. It was Scott Service who talked everybody into.
He checked it. Oh, he went around. You got to be kidding me. Oh, Kinsler can't believe it. And Ian's screaming now at Baker at first base.
It's a C.
Jordan Baker and Brad Ausmus toe to.
And there it is. Bench coach Ron Gardenhire. Then Torey Lovello went out there, and Torey went bonkers. And based on the strike calling and the strike zone we've seen from DJ Rayburn, he was more than justified.
Last weekend of July, it is one of the most popular music festivals we ever present. This year we've got Mary J. Blige, Usher, Chem, so many more.
They're saying it apparently is not a lodged ball. Well, Brian Price is.
And it's gone. And now Matt Cain's about to get tossed out of the game.
And this just 100% frustration.
That's hit into the right field corners and a home run. Yeah, look, I thought it hit the railing just with the way it shot back into the crowd. Well, Ned's convinced that it was something else. Again, it's hard to. And Ned just got ejected.
The all-time list.
Almost got to chase that.
He did go around. The first base umpire, Ramon De Jesus, rings up Pujols.
Mike Scioscia trying to protect Albert Pujols on that one. Albert not happy at all. Mike Scioscia not happy at all.
Be up from taking his time if the batter doesn't step out. Matheny can afford to be run, not Molina.
Ouch. He just got hit to load the bases.
Now they're saying that he offered at it and they're going to call him back.
Wow, that's a big call. Joe going out to talk to Chris Conroy at first.
He just ejected him.
And he just got kicked out. You're right.
Yeah, I think Joe's saying, I don't care where his bat is, what it looked like.
I've seen managers come out and get tossed even on their way out to the mound. He just keeps going. I've never seen this in my life. And here the umpire throws him, and he's like, okay, then stay out there. Like you get tossed. You're supposed to leave immediately.
Whoa. And that is Canely throwing behind Cabrera, and now Canely has been tossed. And Joe Girardi darts out of the dugout right to home plate set because there was no warning given, and now Girardi has been kicked out.
Witter handle too, El Yuli 10.
Wow, that's Alex Cora down there. He just got tossed.
Papers went flying in the dugout.
Yeah, he snapped. Well, Alex played long enough, and Laz Diaz has umpired long enough that I don't think there's a history that would from Alex Cora's.
And he comes with heat and gets another one. Adams still hollering out. Home plate umpire takes a look over, and now he's talking to him. Hollering out at Pat Hoberg. And Buck wants.
Yeah, he threw him out.
Throw him out.
Well, but you can see that coming.
Over the fourth, and Braun takes a strike.
Same pitch. Same pitch he got rung up on his first time up.
Payoff pitch. And Braun strikes out. And now he's been thrown out. So Braun barking at the home plate ump.
Understand why Matt is upset, because I'm sure that ball seems away to him, but it just comes back and barely nicks the strike zone. The pitches prior to this will cause some frustration in the hold up.
And a base hit. Going to be offline with the home plate umpire, Jeremy Rayak, and end up getting kicked out of the game.
In 18 1/3 innings, and strike 3 called on Gomez, and he's a little upset by it. Gomez not upset by the strike 3. He's upset with Mike Estabrook.